What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Titan Town. Today I want to do a quick little video for you guys talking about Titans players that we should be watching in the preseason. Now, I know I promised you a video talking about some college players that we should be keeping our eyes on for the next upcoming draft for the Titans. Some players that would fit their system, who would fit a need, who could potentially help them in the future. But I'm actually still studying on that one, guys, so bear with me. I will get that one out for you. Just a little spoiler alert for you guys. It does include quarterbacks in this one. But anyways, let's talk about some Titans players who we need to watch during the preseason. Of course, there's the rookies. We all want to get a glimpse of the future and see what they're going to do and see how well adjusted they are to the NFL. And of course, we all want to see the new free agent signings and see how they fit on the team and see if they can come in and contribute. So I'm going to exclude those guys from the video because, of course, that one's pretty obvious. One guy I do want to see, Marcus Mariota. We all know he's a stud quarterback. I'm actually wearing his jersey right now. You can't really see. There you go. But I want to see how his leg is doing, if he's gotten to where he can trust it, because you talk to all kinds of former athletes. I've never broken my leg. I've broken my arm. I'm busting my head. You can't see I got a scar here, but I've got several sports injuries, never a broken leg. But you talk to any pro athlete who has broken a leg, they say healing is not the hardest part. It's getting over the injury mentally and being able to trust that leg again. So I want to see if Marcus can trust that leg and still stay in the pocket and deliver a strike without throwing the football away too fast or taking off and scrambling too quickly. So I really want to watch Marcus Mariota. The next one on my list, I'm just going to give you a 3-for-1 here, is the trio of second-round picks from last year's draft class. Well, yeah, last year's, not this past draft, what we just had, but the one before it. Kevin Dodd, Austin Johnson, and Derrick Henry. I want to see these guys. Kevin Dodd spent most of his rookie year on injury reserve, as we all know. He did have a pretty good game against Detroit, but I want to see more from him. I'm not ready to label him a bust yet, but some people have. That word has been thrown around a lot. But I want to see what he can do in the preseason. We still don't know if he can adjust to the NFL speed. Austin Johnson is another one I'm interested in. There was games at the beginning of the season where he wasn't even on the active roster for the game. Of course, he was a part of the 53-man roster, but he wasn't on the active roster on game days. It works to where you bring 46 players with you on game day, but you have 53 on your roster that a team would have to trade for or pick up after you cut. There's 53 players that you have all the rights to, and then you have 10 players on your practice squad. Anybody can sign those guys anytime they want to unless you elevate them up to the 53-man roster and send someone else down. But Austin Johnson came on strong at the end of last year, did a good job. He's a good defensive tackle who can pass rush, and he has the versatility to play nose tackle or on the outside like Terrell Casey across from him. He's good at pass rushing. The team brought in Sylvester Williams, so that's going to be a little bit of a competition there. So I'm interested to see what kind of role Austin Johnson's going to play and if he's going to take another step forward in year 2 and continue that success that he had towards the end of last year. Derrick Henry originally wasn't going to be on this list, but I'm kind of freestyling for you guys, and all this is coming to me as I'm talking, actually. Really, the only ones I had planned was Marcus, Kevin Dodd, and then a few more guys later. But Derrick Henry, coaching staff says that he looks faster than what he did last year. He looks like he's in better shape than what he was last year, and that you can obviously tell that he's been working on his hands. So it is a potential that he could not only play as a rotational player with DeMarco Murray, of course, being the workhorse, but he could also come in and bear a third down back if he can pick up on the pass protection, if he's elevated his game in that aspect. So Derrick Henry, I'm interested to see if he takes a step forward or how big of a step forward he has taken. The last guy on my list is Curtis Riley. The name may not sound familiar to you if you're not a hardcore Titans fan, but Curtis Riley came to the Titans last year, not last year, but in 2015 as an undrafted free agent. He plays the defensive back position. His rookie season when he came to Tennessee as an undrafted free agent, he was doing really good, really impressing the coaching staff, and he was consistently climbing the depth chart and possibly could have found himself in a starter role if he wasn't injured. I think he broke his ankle or dislocated his ankle, something in training camp, and that ended his entire rookie season. Last year, he was able to come back and work his way back in, and he was even on our active roster on game days, part of the top 46 for the majority of our games last season. He's versatile enough to play cornerback or safety. So I want to see if he can get back to playing the speed he was playing as a rookie. He's got our playbook down. So Curtis Riley is somebody that, and probably the person I'm going to be watching the closest in preseason. I want to see him at cornerback and at safety, see which he does better, how he's able to cover up his man, what he's able to do, if he's able to play center field and play sideline to sideline, stick to his man in coverage on man-to-man plays, or even play in the zone and keep his zone locked down. So I'm interested to see what Curtis Riley does and see if he can become a quality backup player for Kevin Dodd or Jonathan Cyprien or any one of our cornerbacks, and potentially even contribute as a starter in the future as some of our other players grow older or move to other teams. Curtis Riley could certainly be an asset in the future. But anyways, that's all I've got for you guys. Comment, let me know which players you're going to be watching the closest during the preseason. Preseason, of course, rookies, everybody's excited to see them and see how they're going to adjust to the NFL and get a glimpse of the future. And, of course, the free agents, we're all obviously excited to see them and see how they fit on our team and see if they can make it work. But anyways, yeah, comment and let me know what you guys think, who you guys are going to be watching. If there's anything Titan related you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section below. I will get you featured out and shouted out on a video. 3 more days to training camp. That starts Saturday. Today is Wednesday when I'm doing this video, but training camp starts Saturday. And we'll probably have a lot more to talk about Sunday. We can talk about who showed up and showed out, who maybe could have done a little better, who won the offense or the defense, and so on and so on, what the coaches had to say, what the players had to say. But anyways, guys, just remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Be sure to like the video. That's important when you're trying to grow a YouTube channel. You can like my Facebook page. It will be in the description box below. There's a lot going on there. I also have a blog. It will be in the description box below as well. Stay on the lookout Saturday for that video for college players you should be scouting, or at least know their name for whenever the next year's draft comes around. And I know it's very way too early to be talking about draft, but I love the draft. And I love to scout players while college season's going on. I really can't get into the college games like I can the NFL, but I like to look at the players and see who would fit our scheme and who fits a need and how much talent and upside a player has. I just love doing that. But anyways, remember to tighten up, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.